Hello. So you're here for a bit of an upgrade today? Okay. Well, have you ever had one of these before? Okay. Let me explain to you how they work. So, what I will do is I'm going to give you a bit of a reading with animal spirit cards to see what you need in your life right now. And then I'm going to take a few different snack items and I'm going to infuse them with that characteristic that you need. And then I will give those to you to take with you, and I'll let you try some of them. And then if you enjoy those characteristics, we can continue to make you additional snacks. You do need to eat the snacks about once a week, but no more than that, and just one serving full. So these will last you for a while. So you want to eat a bag like this should last you about, I would say, 2 weeks. And then we can provide you with more, and we can send those directly to you. So you can go onto the website and just order exactly what you would like. Does that work for you? Okay, great. Well, let's start. I'm going to open up the cards. Yes, we all need different characteristics, and what may seem vital right now, you may find in a couple of weeks you don't need as much of, because once we experience a characteristic for a while that is induced magically, we tend to start to produce those characteristics ourselves, or at least know what the feeling is of having those characteristics, and so we're able to replicate that a bit easier. So the first card that you have is Cat, and the cat is well known for its independent character. In the Egyptian hierarchy of beasts, it was a supreme being. The divine mother of all cats was the goddess Bast, an earth mother and deity of life and abundance. The Greeks associated cats with the goddess Artemis, the huntress and virgin goddess of the moon. The Roman version of Artemis was Diana. So, based on the cat totem that you received, I'm going to take the first snack and I'm going to infuse it with independence and freedom. Most people don't particularly seek independence, they call it freedom instead. So, just to clarify. Now these are all from Nature Box, and we like to use their product because they're healthy and organic, and if you're eating these in larger quantities, it's not really going to hurt you. So, that is another point. So if you eat a large quantity of this, you really are only going to get the boost that you would get from one serving full. So you're welcome to eat more, but it's not going to make you feel more free. So we give you a dose that you can manage. If you feel too free, you're not going to be able to function in society. So we want you to feel your independence and your freedom, but not have it overwhelming. So when we talk about freedom, one of the things that you will notice is you will be less concerned about what other people think about you, because most of our confinement is self-imposed. So it's self-imposed by what society teaches us, and also our concerns about what others think. So we're not going to make you a sociopath, but we are going to have you understand what people think, but not have it concern you quite as much. So this is the black sesame seed clusters. They're nut and seed squares with black sesame. And it says, when you are in the post-lunch slump, not just any snack will do. It's black sesame seed clusters to the rescue. Flax seeds and almonds are wrapped in black sesame seeds for a crunch that's totally nutty and oh so right. Its seedy deliciousness will have you feeling good and snacking better. One problem with these, it is easy to eat a whole bag. And they are rather high in calorie because they're delicious. But they do give you 4 grams of protein. They have a bit of sugar, but not very much sodium. It's 150 calories for 5 pieces. So I'm going to just do some magic to put that freedom in this bag. So it is. No, it wasn't English. You definitely haven't been here before, have you? This Rose's Snack Shack is definitely a little bit different. So I'll have you taste one now to make sure you like them, okay? And then I'm going to have one myself. Delicious. These are one of my favorites. That's why I offer them first. You like it? Good. Actually, for the next one, I'm going to have you taste one first, I think. Yes, so Nature Box is one of the ways that we get the snacks that we use, and then we add the little extra. So if you have something that you particularly like, we can order the box for you. I also have a little coupon for a free trial, so we can get your next box for free. Yes, and they're always coming out with new things, so we'll try different things periodically with them. But they're wonderful because they're less than 200 calories per serving, 30 grams serving, so it's not like they're telling you one is going to be a serving. There's no hydrogenated oils, no artificial colors, sweeteners, or flavors, no added sulfates. Yes to high quality nutritious ingredients, yes to thoughtful sourcing, and yes to the new, delicious, and the wow. And they donate a meal to help feed the hungry with every box. So that makes you feel good too. So let me have you taste the next one just before I infuse it. And make sure that you like it. Yes, this is a new one for me, so that's why I wanted you to try it. I have a few staples that I know everybody likes, but this is Cherry Berry Bonanza. It's a medley of dried cranberries, cherries, and blueberries. Between getting the kids ready for school and making it to the office on time, having a decent breakfast is easier said than done. Looking for a way to make this manageable, add a scoop of this dried medley of cranberries, cherries, and blueberries to low-fat Greek yogurt or wholesome cereal for a richly tart sweetness. I may have some of this on yogurt a little bit later. So a third of a cup is 130 calories, which is not bad. It's a lot of sugar, 30 grams, but it's fruit sugar, so I don't feel too bad. It's not added sugar. Actually, I take that back. It says infused dried cranberries. So there is sugar added to the cranberries. Cranberry sugar, citric acid, sunflower oil, elderberry juice concentrate. Yeah, so there is sugar added to these. I'm actually surprised. So, do you want to try some? I'm going to try some too, just before we do the reading and infuse it. I got mostly cherries. I want to try a blueberry. Those are good. Do you like them? Okay. Let's see what your next characteristic will be then. Monkey. Beautiful. So, monkey, the monkey is an ancient deity worshipped by Middle Eastern peoples. In the Hindu Ramayana, a monkey hero named Hanuman helps rescue Sita, the god Vishnu's queen, who had been abducted by a demon. Hanuman was made invincible by Brahma, the grandfather and creator, and possesses the skills and agility to leap across the heavens. Hanuman is fascinating. I love Hanuman. And leads a monkey army against the demon and rescues Sita, from which he is granted everlasting life. This painting of a monkey recalls the power of Hanuman and his dominion over the heavens. So, for monkey, I'm going to give you courage. That's one of the meanings of monkey, and it's a good one to have. So, alright. So I am just going to infuse this magically with that courage. So, do you want to try some more now that it's infused? Go. Maybe a little bit too. Just a little cherry. More courage. Okay. Moving on. These are a favorite of children. Strawberry crispy chews. Fruit chews with crisped rice, so they're a really interesting taste. Whether you're fueling up for a gym session or an afternoon of errands, these crispy chews are guaranteed to snackify. Apples, strawberries, and a splash of elderberry juice combined with crisped rice for a sweetly unique snack that's easy to portion and even easier to love. Okay, so this has about 100 calories for 10 pieces, and I think they're delicious, so let me have you try them. I doubt that you wouldn't like them, but there you go. I'm going to have one too. They have different flavors, and I haven't had the strawberry before. Aren't they delicious? Okay. So let's see what your next card is. Frog. The frog is a creature of the water and has been associated with a new life. In Egypt, they were placed on mummies to facilitate rebirth. The abundance of frogs at the time of the annual Nile flood also associated them with fecundity. In South America, the Orinoco people considered the frog to be lord over water, a feminine symbol, and did not kill them. Among Native American peoples of North America, the frog has been associated with the moon, which is also a feminine symbol. One story tells of a frog jumping into the moon, where it rules for eternity. Now for frog, I am going to give you flexibility. The frog lives in both the water and on the earth. It's comfortable in both. So it will give you that flexibility to adapt to whatever environment you are in, and so things run smoothly. So it is. Would you like to have some flexibility? I don't think I'm going to have another one because I actually have a little flexibility pretty much first thing in the morning every day. It's one of my staples. So in this line of work, you have to be willing to kind of roll with things. So flexibility is just, when I started taking it, it just made my life so much easier. It was unbelievable, the difference. So I take it regularly. So, okay. The next one is another one I haven't tried, so let's both try it. So this is the Honey Crunch Crisps. Honey-coated sesame chips. What do you do on a Wednesday afternoon? When your busy workflow and snack attack are at their peak, sneak off to that kitchen cupboard and reach for these crisps. Bite-sized, crunchy, and oh so slightly sweet, you'll be amped up to tackle the rest of your day in no time, and that endless to-do list, easy peasy. So this is a fourth of a cup. This is another one. I haven't had these particularly, but I love sesame chips. So let's try them. There are 160 calories for a fourth of a cup. My experience with sesame chips is they're another one that is easy to eat way too many of. There you go. I'm going to try one. I'm eager to see how these are. Yummy. You like them? Delicious. And they only have 3 grams of sugar. That's really not bad. 3 grams of protein. They have a lot of sodium, 380 milligrams, but that's not the end of the world. They're good. Okay, let's see what next card you have. You're getting a nice little group that you need at this time. I recommend that people come in every 3 months minimally. Usually once a month in the beginning is better, but every 3 months we can do a reading to make sure that you're getting the characteristics that you need right now. So this is deer. Graceful, swift, and elusive, the deer has symbolized the powers in nature that are not easily subdued. A deer's antlers, which are shed and regrown each year, are specifically associated with regeneration and renewal. A swift deer with golden antlers was sacred to the Greek goddess Artemis, whose realm was the wilderness and instinctual untamed things. A deer is also a symbol that summons individuals to a calling or journey. It has frequently appeared in legends and myths as a creature which lures the hunter or knights into the wilderness. In the legend of King Arthur, a deer leads Sir Gawain into the wood to begin his adventure. So for deer, I'm feeling that you need instinctual energy or kind of intuition. So the power and ability to tap into your intuition. So I'm going to just infuse these. One another one. And now we'll get a little bit of that intuition too. I obviously don't need much intuition, but that little boost of spirit energy is always kind of nice. So, and delicious. So we have one last one. This is more of a dessert snack. It's called Cashew Crumble, and it's cookie-coated cashews. Craving cashews or cookies? Of course you are. This subtle sweet snack is the perfect reward to your completed to-do list. Actually, it's the perfect reward for pretty much everything. Crumbly, crunchy, and super satisfying. It's great on its own or with a steaming cup of freshly brewed chamomile tea. So this is delicious. It's not too sweet. That's one of the things I really like about Nature Box. Even their sweet things usually aren't overpoweringly sweet. So these do have cookie pieces, but I don't know. They're more like animal cracker kind of cookies. So they're not really overpoweringly sweet. They have 5 grams of protein, so the more protein I can get. And that's why they make a lot of things with nuts, so they have a lot of protein. 4 grams of sugar, it's really not that bad. 1/4 of a cup is 170 calories. So, let me have you try that. Make sure you like it before we infuse it. Okay. Cut a little bit too, because it's delicious. Okay. So just one more that you need today. And then we will give you these to take home. That card doesn't want to come, so it must not be the card you need. Panther. Beautiful. Like other large cats, the panther represents ferocity and courage. The Black Panther, is a particularly mystical symbol that has represented dark energies and rebirth. Native American tribes of North, South, and Central America consider the Black Panther to wield powerful magic. Egyptian rituals involved the wearing of a panther tail about the waist or neck, which brought strength to the wearers. And Kayans of Borneo feared the soul of the Black Panther as much as the beast's corporeal form. A Kayan hunter that killed a panther would step 8 times over the dead animal, reciting the spell, "Panther, thy soul under my soul." So, let's see. We've given you courage. So for Panther, I'm going to give you beauty, because that was my immediate reaction. than seeing the card. So we will give you beauty, and that is inner and outer. And it doesn't mean that all of a sudden you will look different. Well, you will look different, but it will be more of a glow or a glamour that you have. So you won't all of a sudden be thinner and have a perfect nose and have perfect hair, but you will just, the attributes you do have will be played to the best of their ability. So it really, and everyone is beautiful. And so if you can play up the best parts of you, no matter what your weight, what your face looks like, what your hair looks like, you will be beautiful. Okay, so now I'm just going to use the magic to fill this with beauty. Another bite. I could use some beauty too. So you want to make sure you eat a full serving. So this may be your lunch and dinner for this evening if you want this all to kick in very quickly. But you have the cashew crumble filled with beauty, filled with your panther energy. Lovely. And you have the black sesame seed clusters that are filled with your cat's freedom. We have your cherry berry bonanza filled with your monkey's courage. We have the strawberry crispy chews filled with your frog's flexibility. And we have honey crunch crisps filled with deer's intuition. So I will pack all these up. And again, I'd recommend coming in about a month just to see often when we start having all of these new feelings and abilities come into us. It changes what we need. So in a month, you may find after a month of experiencing this that you need new abilities, and just give us a call in about a week and a half and we will reorder all 5 of these for you as long as you're enjoying all of them. And then I would say make an appointment for a month from now and we will recheck what you need at that time. Okay, take care. See you again soon.